Good evening. It's 7:29 Texas time. Well, this morning my intuition was right. That intuition was probably prompted by dropping barometric pressure. All day it's been misty, drizzling, dripping, and then about at sunset, the drizzle started picking up again, and I knew I had to move camp immediately over right here. This little 40-inch overhang, just barely keeping the shit off me. If I'd gone and done laundry this morning while it was still relatively dry, I would have just wasted money, and that's the main thing. I just would have wasted money. Wasn't the day to do it. It was a suck-ass day too. All day long I've been looking for decent videos, and mostly just crap movies. Sampled about 24 of them. Frequently I can't get more than 4 or 5 minutes into them before oh come on, like Jason Statham and a Megalodon. Oh come on. Does anybody really want to see that? The Girl Has an Itch. Yeah, I might actually finish watching that. Black and white. I think it's 3:4 is the aspect ratio. But that's the only one so far that's been kind of watchable. It's been watching a lot of shorts, and at least by like 1 or 2 o'clock, I'd gotten in a good hot meal and then a cold meal. I ate the last of the hard-boiled eggs, and I've still got enough food for a week if I stretch it. At least a week. I'll probably run out of propane before I do food. I just put on the second cylinder. I got 2 full cylinders. That's at least 8 days. And I just made myself a cup of tea for the first time in a couple of hours. Actually, about 3 hours or more. And I actually expect it to be like this all day tomorrow, based on the temperature differentials, and I need to start checking on the barometer. And yeah, this morning I could tell there was about an inch drop in the mercury. That meant, and it was completely overcast all day. It has been, and when it gets like this, it usually stays like this for a long time. So I'm glad I didn't do diddly squat this morning. I just had this feeling it was going to be a crap ass day, and it really has been. It's been just horrific. Charles Bukowski always say only the boring get bored. No, Charles, you're not living homeless out of doors today. Today was pretty fucking boring. I know what he means. But he's the more the gregarious type, where he'll go to a bar and hook up, somebody and get into a conversation or a fight or find some chick to hump. So anyway, that's how my day went. I really don't have anything profound to say. Oh yeah, I did. Last night I put up a simple deal on chemistry where I showed that a guy with a chemistry degree, it took him, if you watch it, it took him 2 or 3 weeks before he finally found an old citation proving that they had done, in a real full-size laboratory that got all kind of money. They known all about the hydrolysis of sugars before that guy was born. And stuff he was trying to figure out. It's because the sugars, in the case he was studying the high fructose corn syrup, and that low pH and that acidic base that's in soda pop, yeah, it converts to glucose and shit. But that's not the problem there. The way I'm consuming sucrose, cane sugar, is the correct way. Freshly made, quickly consumed, in a super low acid, then I let my gut convert it to glucose. So chemistry is really not easy by any way, shape, or form. And we who do chemistry have to rely upon chemists and reliable, works that they've done in the past. Stoichiometry is not like some kind of math that you can just figure out. That these chemical reactions, these yields, they're only known after you do the experimentation. That's why chemistry is so damn difficult. It's nothing like mathematics and stuff, which it can be. So I just wanted, if y'all watching that, you can tell that guy spent at least a couple or 3 weeks, and it wasn't until he really did his online search that he came up with an old citation showing that some industrially funded study, some research somewhere, had shown that they've been known for a long time about the hydrolysis of sugars, and the sugars being hydrolyzed in acidic solutions, which when they say carbonated water, that means carbonic acid. Then Coca-Cola also adds phosphoric acid. In the meantime, though, he's also ignoring one of the biggest toxins in there, which is the burnt sugar ammoniated caramel coloring. And then nobody's really testing for the presence in the high fructose corn syrup of any of the Bt toxins or glyphosate. Nobody's looking for it. You can't find what you don't fund and what you don't look for. The way I'm consuming sucrose is the way to do it. Fresh made, low acid drinks. That's it. I'll let you go. Geez, that's 7-8 minutes. Later.